Hello dear learners, today I am going to continue the exercise 3.1 of our advanced mathematics. Today we will do question number 5. Question number 5 is that 1 cube plus 2 cube plus 3 cube plus dot 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 plus n cube is equal to n into n plus 1 by 2 whole square. That means sum of cube of n natural number is equal to n into n plus 1 by 2 whole square. So this one also we have to prove by the method of mathematical induction. So as like previous sums, we will also do this. We will proceed in the same way. First of all, we will take this statement as Pn. Let Pn is 1 cube, 2 cube, 3 cube plus n cube is equal to n into n plus 1 by 2 whole square, where n belongs to capital N, that means natural number. So for first, what is the first step? First step is that we have to prove this statement for n equal to 1. So for n equal to 1, left hand side we have to take first term, either this term or you can write this term, n cube. N cube means what? 1 cube, since value of n is 1. So 1. Right hand side we will put the value here, n into n plus 1 by 2 whole square. Here n means 1, n plus 1 plus 1 by 2 whole square. Here see 1 plus 1 2, and 2 divided by 2 cancel, 1 square means 1. That means when we put n equal to 1, then the right hand side and left hand side of the equation are equal. So we can write therefore Pn is true for n equal to 1, because left hand side and right hand side both becomes equal. So Pn is true for n equal to 1. Where when Pn will be true for n equal to 1, and in the next step we will assume that Pn is true for n equal to k, where k is some integer. Let us assume that Pn is true. So when we will take n equal to k, we will put in the statement therefore Pk will be 1 cube plus 2 cube plus 3 cube plus up to here n is there and will be replaced by k cube, right hand side k into k plus 1 by 2 whole square. So after assuming the statement true for n equal to k, our next and final step is to prove the statement is true for the next term of k, that is next term is k plus 1. So we have to prove the final statement is that the statement is true for n equal to k plus 1. Therefore we have to prove that Pn is true for n equal to k plus 1, where k is also some integers, already it is written. So Pk plus 1 will be, if you can write this line, then your 90% proof is already done. So Pk plus 1 is that 1 cube plus 2 cube plus 3 cube plus, here up to k cube will remain same, k cube since k plus 1 term, one more term will come. So one more term means in place of k we have to put k plus 1 cube. and in right hand side k will be replaced by k plus 1. So this k will be replaced by k plus 1. K plus 1 will be replaced by k plus 2. Why? Because when we will put k in place of k plus 1 and one more plus is there, so k plus 1 and plus 1, k plus 2 and divided by 2 whole square. We have to prove this one. So to prove this one, we have to take left hand side of this equation. So taking left hand side, so left hand side is that 1 cube plus 2 cube plus 3 cube plus k cube plus dot dot k, here dot dot is there. Left hand side is 1 cube plus 2 cube plus 3 cube plus dot dot k cube plus k plus 1 whole cube. So now see, from 1 cube to k cube, from 1 cube to k cube, the value is k into k plus 1 by 2 whole square. So we have to put from 1 cube to k cube, the value is k into k plus 1 divided by 2 whole square, and plus one more term is there, k plus 1 whole square whole cube. So don't try to break this formula. If you break this formula, then it will be complicated. So if possible, we will try to take common from these terms. So from here, first of all, we can write whole square means what? K square, and here k plus 1 whole square. Don't break it. K plus 1 whole square, and 2 square means 4, and here k plus 1 whole cube. Next, see what is LCM for. Here it will remain same, k square, k plus 1 whole square plus k plus 4 into k plus 1 whole cube. So from these two terms, if we see, here k plus 1 whole square is there, k plus 1 whole cube is there. So k plus 1 whole square is common, k plus 1 whole square, here it will remain k square plus 4 into k plus 1. So 4 into k plus 1 whole square, k plus 1 whole square, here k square plus 4k plus 4. Now see, here 4 k plus 1 whole square, it is broken, k square plus 4k plus 4. Now k square plus 4k plus 2 is nothing but k plus 2 whole square, k plus 2 whole square. So k plus 1 whole square, k plus 2 whole square, and this can be written as 2 square. So we can write k plus 1 k plus 2 divided at 2 to the power whole square. Then it will be 4, it will be k plus 1 whole square, it will be k plus 2 whole square, which is the required solution, right hand side. So in this way we can prove by mathematical induction. You will write that line same as previous one. Let's see question number 6. Question number 6 is 2 plus 2 square plus 2 cube plus dot 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 2 plus 2 to the power n is equal to 2 whole into 2 to the power n minus 1, where n is belong to n. So first of all, we will take the statement as let Pn is 2 plus 2 square plus 2 cube plus up to 2 to the power n is equal to 2 whole into 2 to the power n minus 1, where n belongs to n, capital N, that means natural number. So first step is to prove for n equal to 1, we will take left hand side. Left hand side is 2 to the power 1, n. So we will put 1, value of n, 1, 2. Right hand side 2 whole into 2 to the power n minus 1. So 2 whole into 2 to the power 1 minus 1. 2 to the power 1 means 2 minus 1. 1 into 2, 2. That means left hand side and right hand side are equal. So we can write, therefore Pn is true. Pn is true for n equal to 1. So next we will see, we will assume that this statement, the given series, is true for n equal to k, where k is some integer. Let us assume that Pn is true for n equal to k, where k belongs to natural number. K is some natural number, that means. So when we will assume true for n equal to k, we will put the value k, pk 2 plus 2 square plus 2 cube plus up to 2 to the power k. Here just n will be replaced by k. 2 into 2 to the power k minus 1. You can give equation 1, this one. Now the main step. Now we have to prove that what we have to prove that Pn is true for n equal to k plus 1 term, k plus 1. So when we will write, we have to prove for n equal to k plus 1, that is the main part of the sum. So we will write pk plus 1, k will be replaced by k plus 1. Here k number of terms are there, so the value ends at 2 to the power k. Now when we will put for k plus 1 up to k, it will remain same. So 2 plus 2 square plus 2 cube plus up to 2 to the power k will remain same. Since k plus 1 more term is there, so we have to give one more plus, and this time k will be replaced by k plus 1, 2 to the power k plus 1, and here 2 into 2 k will be replaced by k plus 1, 2 to the power k plus 1 minus 1. So we have to prove this equation. So we have to take left hand side. Left hand side is 2 plus 2 square plus 2 cube plus up to 2 to the power k plus 2 to the power k plus 1. So 2 plus 2 square plus 2 cube up to 2 to the power k. 2 plus 2 square up to 2 to the power k is nothing but 2 into 2 to the power k minus 1. So here from this point to this point we can write 2 whole into 2 to the power k minus 1, and plus only this term remains 2 to the power k plus 1. Now see, we will break this. Nothing is common, so we have to break. 2 into 2 to the power k means 2 to the power k plus 1, and 2 into minus 1 means minus 2, and plus 2 to the power k plus 1. So now see, 2 into 2 to the power k plus 1 plus 2 to the power k plus 1. That means total 2 to the power k plus 1 twice times are there. So 1, 2. So we can write 2 into 2 to the power k plus 1. Don't be confused. Here 1 2 to the power k plus 1, next 2 to the power k plus 1. That means total 2 to the power k plus 1s are there. So we have to write 2 into 2 to the power k plus 1. Suppose x plus x means what? Twice x. So if we assume it x plus x, twice x, and x means this one, and minus 2. So from here again what is common? 2 is common. So take 2. 2 to the power k plus 1 remain. Here 2 comes out, so minus 1 remains. So this is the required solution, right hand side. So I think you have understood how to prove by mathematical induction. In the same way you will do where there the statements are equation, but for the inequalities there will be a different method. So in the next video we'll try to solve those sums where there are inequalities. Thank you. Here you will write the last line by mathematical induction. That line you will write yourself. Thank you.